What up, YouTube? I want to give a shout out to YouTube crew. Thank you for being on. I want to give a shout out to Red Hook Projects, Brooklyn, New York. Basically, what I want to say is that we're doing what we got to do. I'm making my mark now. I'm almost like 100 movies. I call it movies. You know, I'm a ghetto superstar. There I am. There I are. But I want to give a shout out to Webster Projects. I'm not gonna make this a sentimental thing, but I'm feeling real just chill today. You know, it's a nice day. I see green grass. Anytime you can take off your shoes and walk in the grass, you're connecting yourself back with the earth. You know, because the shoes actually separate you. You know, it's like you're skidding on top of water. You need to be immersed in the water. The word water, W-A-T-R, is actually the word M-A-T-R. M and the W is the same symbol. And it's actually matter. You know, it goes into all other things too, but we're going to keep it simple today. I want to give a shout out to all my baby mamas. Baby mama drama. All the baby mama dramas in the world. You know, basically what's going on now, it will give you the opportunity to step up. And once you step up to your original purpose in life, you won't have time for drama. You see, because each day with time management, you'll be doing what you need to do. And I had a discussion with about the stars the other day. But the great news is the Bible and the Constitution got married. So now we have the law for the body, and we got the law for the soul that's inside the body. We have the connection from the soul to the solar, or to the solar. Yeah. And now we got the connection to the body and how to maneuver on earth. A lot of people didn't trust the Constitution at first, you know, because we didn't have none of our people was there. You had the people from Europe, and they was doing a lot of things they put the foundation down, but they didn't deal with the laws in the Constitution. They overlooked it. Only through protests that basically they trying to stand up and deal with what the founding fathers of this great country tried to establish, even though they got their concept and permission, you know, not too much permission, but concept from the Iroquois League, which was 6 native tribes. But anyway, we're going to continue on with this, and we're going to utilize, and we're going to get them preachers, because the preachers always was trying to say that state and church do not mix. And this is something that the disciples at first did, but in the year 325 AD with Constantine, the Council of Nicaea brought about a change and actually embraced the teachings of the disciples. And the embracement, of course, they cannot fully understand what they were saying, but the basics of the love for one another and helping one another was actually put into law. And they got their own people, of course, to represent this law. And that's where you get the Pope, right? Actually, that's another name I got, the Black Pope. They call me BP. You can call me BP. This is cool. Call me Skate Master. I9. I have a lot of names. Daya, you know, for all those out there in Queens. Daya, LAURELTON, they call me D. I have many names to the game. But at the same time, each name will show me about what you understand about what I represent as a total all. Each name is a point on a circle of life. Because as a person, we have different personifications that come through us. And many times, if you're not in tune, let's say that you don't see your blessings, but if you're not in tune with what's going on, you're not going to understand the sonifications that come through you, the spirits that come through you. You know, we are like shuttle stations on Earth, and they come through us and they utilize, and we build. And as we build, we destroy. So we done destroyed a lot of things, you know, and building. You know, I want to give a shout out to all of those who call themselves 5% of the total population. That's on the rise of building and destroying things that's not necessary, revising, revision. And like I said, the topic today is that the Bible and the federal laws, along with the Constitution, has now got married by the angel Gabriel, who bring these messages. So now we're into revision, along with this technology that we already gave years ago that's been putting down. This is what is closing the gap. In my movies, I do have one shows about the map, and you need to go and check it out and see how the illustrators, designers, artists overextended themselves by perpetrating fraud and showing people how the world looks. It's not the way the world looks. And we're not going to go into this. You're going to have to do a little bit of research. I do have it out there. And the maps that they give, I think they give it like 4 different categories of what a map is. They got political maps, they got geology maps, tell you how high mountains are, how low, this and that. Then they have territorial maps, which is like states and boundary lines and stuff like that, you know. So then they got the map for roads, you know. So different maps show different things, and basically everything that you see that is written is written for the control of who is writing. So when you put that in your book and you really look and see what I'm saying and go over this a couple of times, and you'll know. Okay, the thing about the missing daddy, we're going to be talking about the missing daddies. We're going to be talking about the mommies, the baby daddies, the mama drummers, the people that's in jail. You know, we'll give a shout out to everybody that's incarcerated. And we're going to try and perform a program where we're going to have correction. People need to know. They need to be in tune with what's going on out here, so when they come back out, they'll be able to add on and to, you know, be productive in a different type of society. So basically, this is me again. Who am I to you? Right? But on here right now, I'm New School, NUSKQU. You can put that in your pipe and smoke it. Don't get it. You can put. Hey, let's talk about that. Smoking. Okay. Back in the days, a long time ago, people didn't know to know. But anyway, smoking is really bad for your health, so you need to just try to cut it down. And I got this thing right here. I'm gonna show you. It's called a chew stick. See if we can get it in here right there. There you go. It's a chew stick, right? And this chew stick, it's called mishwak. You can see it right there. Right. And actually, I'm sure you can see it, like a black background right there. It's a chew stick, and what it does, it cleans out your respiratory system. You can get this at any health food store. So we're going to be talking about health food stores, health food tips. We got a lot of good things coming through. I want to give a shout out to Red Hook Project. I was born in Red Hook. And Fort Greene, I was born in Kings County Hospital. We're going to give a shout out to Laurelton, Queens. We're going to give a shout out to Bushwick. We're going to give a shout out to Livonia Projects. You're the one today's Livonia Day, and I just say peace.